So I thought I would show just a quick example of GRPO in a kind of toy sense, just to illustrate what we've been talking about, what I've been talking about. So here in this example, we have four attempts which are being made, A, B, C, and D, and you can see they might have different scores. This one scored pretty well, and so on. And for all of them, there is a baseline, which is basically the average of all of these numbers. And you can see the baseline moves as, if we have a very wide spread, and the baseline will still be within them, within the middle, but, if all of them are clustered down one end, then obviously the baseline goes down. And then the advantage that we were talking about is basically the difference between the baseline and whatever score it was. So here exactly, I'm not exactly sure what the number is, but yeah, you get the idea. And so we can reset it, and basically the idea is that we want to nudge the model into behaving more to behave like these ones which are positive above the baseline, and not. And so this is what helps it learns. But if they're all equal, if all of the scores are equal, or let's say perhaps they might be slightly more or less the same, then the advantage is 0 basically, or there is nothing, and basically there's nothing to learn then. And we can see that in fact in a second example here, where let's say here, where we have basically 3 options, let's say, correct. We score things based on whether the answer was correct or partially right or wrong, and we give a score of 1, 0.5, or 0. And we can do groups of exercises. So here, if we say that it's learnable, we can keep on stepping forward. So this is when, sorry, I explained it the wrong way. If I reset it, and we run for one step, after each step, because we've updated the model's weights, basically the amount that is correct should go up. So we start to get more correct answers and fewer wrong answers. And so if we keep on iterating, obviously these values, this is kind of a toy simulation example, but there will be some noise here. It's not going to be a smooth curve necessarily, and we can keep going on, and we can just keep on going. And at a certain point, we hit like perfect scores, let's say. If it's very easy, so you can see that we already on the first sample, we already have like mostly everything correct, then it's gonna essentially stay there very quickly. But it's not really going to learn anything. It's only learned, or the model has only improved a tiny amount. It's not clear to me whether this is a bad thing, but I assume it's not. I assume we want to make it hard. So we can have hard examples, and it's going to take longer to reach the good scores. So yeah, we can run that. But basically, yeah, you don't want it to be that every bucket is we're basically scoring wrong answers the whole time, because our the number of things that we're getting correct is very low, but because the baseline is 0, we're kind of performing to the baseline, so the reward might be high, but it's just similar. So yeah, that's my little video on GRPO, kind of just talking through it in a simulator.